The Chinese Communist Party considers Taiwan a renegade province and issues thinly veiled threats against countries that recognize it as a sovereign state. Reports of China trying to capture the Pratas Islands emerged in 2020, prompting Taiwan to start patrolling the area with its F-16s. Tensions escalated once again after Taiwan spotted Chinese drones circling the Taipei-controlled Pratas Islands. Taiwan warned China that it may open fire if these unmanned flying machines enter the country's restricted waters or airspace. Last year, too, Taiwan's defense ministry detected 103 Chinese warplanes around the island in 24 hours. This year, in the beginning of April, Taiwan military said it sighted 30 Chinese military aircraft around the island in a 24-hour window, one of the highest daily numbers in 2024. That's not all. 20 of the aircraft crossed into the island's so-called Air Defense Identification Zone. So why does China want to control the South China Sea? Why is it such a hotly contested region? Well, China claims most of the South China Sea as its own, including the oil and gas resources hidden beneath. Its aggression in South China Sea is not new. In China, it is called the South China Sea. In Vietnam, the East Sea, but it's officially known as the South China Sea. It is one of the most contested regions of the world. The Western Pacific Ocean comprises several archipelago clusters of mostly uninhabited islands, atolls, and reefs. Most of these are located in two island chains, the Paracel Archipelago, contested by China, Taiwan, and Vietnam, and the Spratly Islands, disputed between China, Taiwan, Vietnam, Philippines, Malaysia, and Brunei. Surrounded by waters teeming with fish, the lucrative region is often caught in fishery disputes. Strategically placed on a global trading route, 1/3 of the world's maritime shipping passes through it, carrying over $3 trillion in trade each year. As far as trade is concerned, it is one of the most important routes in the world. 80% of China's energy imports and 39.5% of its total trade pass through the South China Sea. The vast sea is also known to be rich in oil and gas resources that can help meet the rising energy demands of nearby countries. Beijing claims sovereignty over nearly all the sea using a map from the 1940s, before the separation with Taiwan. It bases its claim on the U-shaped 9-dash line etched by a Chinese geographer. However, this historical rights argument has been challenged by many, including Vietnam, that say it has ruled over both the Paracels and the Spratlys since the 17th century. Vietnam's coastline bordering the South China Sea is over 3,000 kilometers long. In 1974, the Chinese seized the Paracels from Vietnam, killing over 70 Vietnamese troops. Vietnam claims ancestral sovereignty over the archipelago and, like the Philippines, has accused China of harassing its ships on multiple occasions. Malaysia and Brunei also lay claim to territory in the South China Sea that falls within their economic exclusion zones, as defined by UNCLOS, the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, but all of them are concerned by China's military might.